I've been muted this whole time. Okay. Hello, Ravguard. I just said. Um, all right. All I said, basically, anyone who's here might have missed. Go to my community posts tab on my channel. Because there is, at the end of this week, I'm going to be doing a speedrun based off of the top liked comment on that post. So, yeah. Anyways, Super Mario Sunshine. Top of All Trees. Top of All Trees is a speedrun where you have to touch the top of all the trees in the game that you can anyways. Like, this tree right here doesn't count because I don't think you can get up to it. The reason I picked this run, so each run I have like a reason why I picked it. For one, it's funny. It fit like meme speedruns, I feel like, especially because it is like kind of just a meme. Instead of playing the game, I'm just going to be touching the top of trees. But also, it has actually pretty interesting routing. Because there are trees in levels that you have to have certain shine requirements to unlock and such. That means we are going to be grabbing shines and blues and stuff like that in order to progress the game, while also trying to touch the top of all the trees throughout the game. And in fact, there's... Or, well, no, not in fact. And also on top of that, there's this really cool clip near the end of the speedrun where you get to an out of bounds tree that's in Bianco. So I think that's also a really cool clip you don't get to see too often in speedruns or anything like that. But yeah, without further ado, I think we should get into runs because I don't really need to warm up. Mostly because I'm just going to be doing a couple of runs this category today, so this first run will be our warm-up. But yeah, this run, unlike any of the other runs that I'm going to be doing this week, it starts on hacked file, so we do have to play Airstrip. Now, I've been, well, just count this as a warm-up. I've been really messing up Airstrip lately for some reason in practice. Okay, so first thing first, this is already immediately different for any percent. We want to go touch this tree over here. And then we want to go touch these trees over here. So these trees are spaced really awkwardly, so it's hard to kind of jump dive off them the way you might want to. And then, so with this polluted piranha, we just want to kill it like normal, except at the end, we're going to try to rush our way to that tree over this way. So we're already making our way over there. Ah, I already messed it up. Oh well, that's fine. It's not that big of a time loss. So, touch these two trees, grab Shine Sprite, then we're out. And then we go to the plaza, and you'll see what we do from there. So generally speaking, climbing up trees is pretty slow. You usually want to find some other way to get on top of the tree. Also, I'm manually splitting. Oh, memory card out. Almost missed it. Okay, so don't forget, I need to immediately start going to these trees right here for this run. Or for the split. And then this tree right here, and then we awaken the polluted piranha. And then we kind of have to balance jumping across the trees in the plaza with hitting this polluted piranha at the same time. Ooh, that's bad. I sprayed too early. I'm just gonna wait another cycle. Because this part right here I struggle with a lot, usually. Just because I try to rush it too much. So you want to touch this tree at the end as you're going to the cutscene. Ideally, you want to jump to that tree first, but I played it really safe there. Alright, so another thing we're going to be seeing, like I said before the run, there are going to be, or we want to be unlocking levels as we're going, as we're touching trees, because there are trees and levels, obviously. Um, so that means we need to balance collecting blues and shines. So what you're going to see here is a pretty cool thing. You'll see it in a lot of category extensions, and I think even some speedruns that include blue coins, like main category speedruns. But a way to get some of the slower sewer blues here in the plaza. Immediately after I kill Shadow Mario. Mess that up. It's actually not that big of a deal to mess that up here. So we actually want to clip out of bounds. And then by doing that, we can do this. Grab these sewer blues. And we want to clip back in bounds right here. My sewer movement isn't very great, so please excuse that. Actually, that was probably the best I've ever done, sewer movement. Then we come meet Shadow Mario over here and go into Bianco. So by the end of the run, I believe we want about 30 blues. I think exactly 30 blues. Because that's how we're going to unlock Noki. We're going to have 17 shines, trade in 30 blues. And then we go to Noki, and then the run ends in Noki. Which Noki is actually probably one of the harder splits, by the way. So here in Bianco, we're gonna ignore those trees for now. What am I doing? I, for some reason thought I was doing Bianco 3. This split is supposed to look basically the same as any percent. Also, what's up, Steven? Although I kind of messed it up there. And you want to grab this blue right here too. Just to work on our progress. I don't know what that was. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing, man. This is the warm-up run. So this run will look pretty bad because this is my warm-up for the day. I haven't played the game at all. Except to grab the thumbnail for this stream. Oh, watching while testing for Eclipse's final update, yo. So, by the way, in the top right of my timer, it says I have 17 attempts. At least 10 of those were just me resetting on Airstrip. So I did a couple practice attempts, and because I was supposed to do this stream last week, I've known this run for a while, so I've been every couple of days just refreshing my muscle memory. So I have like 4 or 5 runs of this under my belt. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to say, the goal time for this run is 50, or a sub 50. So I want to get a 49XX at the most, or a 49.59 at the most, I guess. And if I fail that, then when I start tomorrow's runs, I will be starting it with a bit of super spicy hot sauce, like super spicy. Just because I think that's a fun bit of stakes to add. Although today's time goal isn't that hard. Starting off kind of easy with this one. Oh, that's actually gonna be great. An escape from college. Your copy of Sunshine is coming in now. The GameCube controller. Oh, but now your GameCube controller is being shitty. Damn. Congrats on escaping from college, though. Yo, what's up, Master Mario? Today, I am speedrunning. Oh, I forgot to split. Oops. Today, I need to remember that I'm doing manual splits. Wait, okay. Undo split. Controls. Skip. Where's skip? There it is. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, so today I'm speedrunning Top of All Trees. The goal time is to get a sub 50. Otherwise, tomorrow, whichever run I start with, I'm doing 3 different runs tomorrow. Whichever run I start with, I will have to start by drinking a bit of Carolina Reaper hot sauce, which is uncomfortably spicy. So, in this secret, there are actually some trees. Ah, side flip. So obviously we need to start like that. Messed it up. Okay, that's fine. Usually I die here because I'm so not used to playing this out of cycle. And then don't forget at the end here, I need to hit this tree as well. Don't go immediately for the shine. Nice. Okay. Yo, what's up, King G? So yeah, the whole point of this run, touch the tops of all the trees in the game. We don't count like separate trees or trees that are in, what's the best way to word this? Trees that are the same trees but in different like variations of the same level. So like this plaza is different than the first plaza I was in. I don't need to touch the trees again that I touched in the first plaza. That's probably pretty obvious, but worth noting. Because we are also... That's pretty bad. Because we're also routing for blue coins here, I'm grabbing this. Usually you want to do that a bit better. And then I think we just do travel skip here. I actually forget. I have notes. Let me look. Never mind. My notes don't say whether or not I do travel skip. I'm assuming I do travel skip here, because I go to Bianco 4. Oh, bonk! Okay, well, rip travel skip. This is my warm-up run. This is my warm-up run. Love making Orthodox Christian propaganda into your levels. What's going on? Today I'm doing Top of All Trees, Super Mario Sunshine Top of All Trees speedrun, which is a category extension, or for the sake of brevity, I just am calling them meme speedruns. Basically, I have to touch the top of all trees. But it's a really cool run, and I'm aiming to get a sub 50 today. And today's the only day I'm going to be doing this speedrun. So each day of the week, I'm doing different category extensions, or meme speedruns, because I really just want to kind of show off this sort of lesser-known part of the community. Because there's some like really cool and fun stuff here, and especially for I know I've gotten people who come in here every now and then and say, man, I want to run Sunshine, but it's too much of a commitment. The 80% run is too long. Luckily, there are tons of short and sweet category extensions that if you are somebody who doesn't know if they can commit that much time to 80%, then you can do something like this run, Top of All Trees. It's about 50 minutes if you're starting out like I am. But yeah. Did we get a 119? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, yes. All right. So here, I keep forgetting to split, man. Okay, this is really awkward. Okay, I'm actually just gonna reset this run, because this run's already pretty bad. And I keep forgetting to split, because I'm not used to not having an auto-splitter. Auto-splitter doesn't work for this run, because there are some splits that are just, like, non-uniform. Alright. Stanley, no, it's, Megalian Outdoors. So it's like off-brand Stanley. Alright, we're not going to be resetting too much today, but if I keep forgetting the split and I'm also having a bad run, then I will. Okay, so Airstrip here. I'm basically just going to be repeating myself. It's immediately different. We need to, first off, get this tree here, because we don't revisit Airstrip in this run. And then we... Ugh. Bonking on a climbable object. And we need to get these trees, which are very awkwardly spaced, by the way. I want to just, like, add that. Those trees are so awkwardly spaced to do, like, dive, roll out, dive, roll out, dive, roll out. They're just a bit too close. Off-brand Stanleys are based for real. Okay, so maybe this time I'll actually What am I even bonking on? Hello? Okay, well, I didn't quite get to that tree in time, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. So... have to real quickly, well, slowly, grab these trees. And then off to the plaza we are. Okay, I'll remember to split this time and take out the memory card. Okay. Don't forget, I did one run the other day where I forgot to do these trees in one of my practice runs. So, I'm gonna keep... Ooh, I didn't think I was actually gonna land that. So, what we want to do here is try to balance hitting this polluted piranha while also climbing these trees. Or touching these trees, I guess. Okay, well, that's pretty bad. No. I was better at moving across these trees as a kid, by the way. Okay, we wanna... No! See, that? Okay, that's actually one of the big things about trees. They're really awkward with, like, landing on them and if you have speed going into them, because sometimes they just do weird things with Mario's state because he becomes grounded for, like, a single frame, but then didn't actually fully register as being grounded, and I don't know. It's weird. So we missed that last tree. That's okay. We're just gonna back it up here after we grab the blues in the sewer. Well, after we get Shadow Mario to go to the statue. Alright. Nice instant kill. Okay, and now this is a really cool thing if you've never seen this before. We're gonna get these sewer blues. Have to be pretty careful down here. Okay. And yeah, we do actually want to be in this sewer. Ah! I messed that up tremendously. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna trigger Shadow Mario right here. And then grab this tree. This seems like probably the safest way to grab that tree as a backup. Sub chat, it's the girl that none of you know about. Yo, what's up, Drake Zombie? That's an awesome way to introduce yourself. A whisk. I would call that a whisk, JR. I think. I mean, if I read that correctly. I kind of read that pretty fast. Make sure to grab this blue. This is basically the only difference in this level versus any percent. Yeah. Okay, nice. And remember correct. Trying to find motivation to work on something for elements, but there's only a couple huge things you need to get done, and one of them is Waluigi animations. Ooh. I don't even know what it's like to make animations for Sunshine at all. Well, I mean, like scrolling texture animations, I kind of know, but that's obviously a very different thing. What are you saying, Jakey? Yeah, from the rest of the stream on, I'm only responding to Jakey. In which case, we'd just be where we weren't just in like a Discord call. Okay, I'm remembering to split this time. We're splitting a couple seconds ahead. So yeah, just a reminder, I haven't done any runs on stream. All these runs that I've done were off stream, and this is the category I far and away have the most prep on, just because the stream was originally supposed to happen last week. Good boy. I don't know about that one. Egg beater? That's true. I've heard egg beater before. Yeah, I have no idea how to change YouTube name either. Alright. Bianco 3, beginning of this level, once again, completely the same. But once we get into the secret, it is different. And that is what matters. Or something, I don't know. Okay. Always forget if... I should have written this down in my notes. But I always forget which tree I'm meant to start with here. I think it's actually the other one. Okay. I more or less did that right until I didn't. I'm gonna wait. I think I could have made that, but I don't know. There's no reason to risk it, really. And do not forget to grab this tree. I've forgotten to grab this tree once. Oh. Apparently the thing most people know as a spatula is actually called a turnover? That's wild. I would never call it a turnover in a million years. I wonder if like SpongeBob has a role in that, in making the name different. Cycle it, Mario. Ugh. Wait, I don't think I can actually spam straight from there at all. Okay. Not too bad. Dive. That's actually so lucky. Okay. I don't know why I've started just doing travel skip differently, and it's weird. There's no intention behind it, I've started doing it differently. It weirds me the hell out. Yeah, who calls it a turnover? Probably like, I don't know, Australians or something. Oh. Alright, so Bianco 4 here is, again, just gonna look mostly the same. Levels start looking drastically different once we leave Bianco, basically. Actually, next level they start looking drastically different. Because, so Bianco 5 is actually hard in the speedrun. Well, it depends on what PDRNG you have. If you have really bad PDRNG, then it's actually easier, because you're trying to grab as many blues as you can during PD. And if you have actually, like, honestly just decent RNG, then it's really hard to grab all the blues you need. Which we need to be... Oh, yeah, I also, obviously, I labeled how many blues we need in the live split thing for myself and for you guys, so you can see, track along what my goals should be. Although, I actually kind of do something slightly different, where I'm usually actually one behind in Gelato, because I make up for it in Pinna. That was a pretty bad water slide. That was also really weird, but actually not the worst backup. Alright, so after waking up PD, we want to immediately beeline over here to grab this. this, or these, I guess. And then, no side flip, man. Okay, we're, bonk on nothing. I love Super Mario Sunshine. Okay, so you can already hear we're late to PD because I missed that side flip. Where is he? Okay, that's actually a good spot. Just, okay. Of course he doesn't give us a tornado right there. Well, we actually kind of want it. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, what am I doing? I'm defaulting to any percent right now. And fooling around in this level when I actually don't have time to do that. Okay, PD going that way. I'm gonna real quickly grab this blue then. Okay, PD going over here. What? Hello? Also, sorry if I'm a bit behind on chat, because this is actually, like, pretty intense. I didn't even think that I would get PD from that angle. Okay, we're gonna grab the window blue here, and then I need to check my blue count. It is at 10. Okay, I'm gonna grab this, I call it the Bianco floor blue up here. Okay. Actually, no, we're gonna go for river blue, because PD's right here. I maybe had time to grab that. No tornadoes. Actually kind of impressive. It probably would have been faster to still go for that Bianco floor blue, but I kind of messed it up. But we reached our quota in the end here. Which is all you can really ask for. Okay. I didn't think that PD had a hitbox there while disintegrating. Super Mario Sunshine. Okay, nice. Actually, am I gonna gold this? Yes, I am. I have live split muted because for this run, not so much because I got the most practice on this specific run, but for future runs this week, all the different category extensions I'm going to be doing, I have like one run in them. So I'm going to be golding like every other split, and it'll just get really annoying listening to he's bunny hopping over and over again. A zipper? I say zipper. Okay, so we are gonna attempt to do, I don't actually know what this is called, but it's kind of like travel skip, but you grab a shine instead. And the thing about this is that if you go too slow, you actually crash the game. So okay, I hit him. Second hit. Okay, that ledge grab screwed me. I can't go for it. So I could have still hit the shine there, but I think I would have been too slow. And like I just said, if you're too slow there, you actually soft block the game, and then that's just a complete reset. But at least I got the shine pretty quickly. And we're only losing 9 seconds there to my PB. Zipper is the only right answer. Oh, right. No, no cutscenes. PD and Wiggler have hitboxes surprisingly long time after being killed. For some reason, I'm actually very surprised I've never, like, interacted with PD as he's disintegrating like that. So here in Gelato, we just want to grab some blues and to grab some trees. So nothing too special here. If you've seen me play bingo, you've probably seen me do this route before. At least how this starts. Gonna go for the safe ledge grab, I guess. Okay, get this tree, get this tree. If you see me do Gelato 100, this is actually like super familiar. Okay, so hidden trees count. So Gelato... That's crazy, I flew that way, by the way. Gelato... I was like holding the exact opposite direction. Gelato has 2 hidden trees. Gelato has 2 hidden trees around. There it is. So we need to make sure to grab those and grab any convenient blues on the way. And then now we grab these trees. Do a momentum spin jump off of that mirror to get back over here. Because the routing, these trees, they kind of like do loop-de-loops. So the routing is actually really awkward with these. Grab this one. I don't think I landed on this tree. Well. Okay, don't forget this hidden tree over here. Unlock that one. Okay. Yes, you got to touch the top of all the trees. I actually really like this run. I think it's really fun. Especially because, I don't know, the routing is just really interesting in my opinion. Because you're routing around which blues and shines are the most convenient while also grabbing all the trees. Yeah, I don't know why Gelato has hidden trees like that. It's actually really weird. All right. Right here, we're going to be grabbing the slide shine real quick. Just because it helps us get to the eventual 20 we need for Noki, 10 for Pinna. All right. Not going to land directly on the shine with this angle, I don't think. Well, no. Oh, wait, I did. Nice. I wasn't sure until I did it. That is not like IL perfect because I Surrender Beach. Okay. It's not like IL perfect because I had to adjust my angle a couple times there at the beginning, but that was pretty much perfect for what you can expect from a slide from me. So now we're going to do a trick called Surrender Whenever, where we clip into the roof to get into the surrender loading zone early. I'm pretty bad at this, so it might take me a couple tries, or just 2, which I guess is a couple, strictly, by definition. In Serena, we don't actually get a shine here. We just grab trees. I don't think we even grab a blue here. Which part of me wonders if... grabbing the 2 NPC blues right here would be faster than like some other arbitrary amount of 2 blues somewhere else in this run. Excuse me. Sorry, my movement here is a little bit trash. Oops. Okay. Exit area, and then I just split as soon as I can after that. So that split is pretty imprecise. Alright, and now we go to Pianto. We want to grab the M on the Shine Gate on the way there. There's like kind of trees in the lobby casino, but they're like lamppost trees, so they're fake, I guess. But good point, though. Because we do count, like, the weird tree in Pinna Park. Although I guess that actually is, like, a real tree. The Pianta tree. All right. We also count the giant trees in this run here in Pianta. What? It clipped me up, but I wasn't actually in the floor. Bro. I don't know if this one right here counts as a separate tree than... Like, if the different branches count as different trees for the big ones. I have no idea, to be honest. Grab that blue. Obviously. Go to this tree next. This is probably one of the most inconvenient trees to get up to. Ah. And then this fruit tree right here, which we're gonna try to do a Beyblade off of. I did it unsuccessfully. I'm pretty bad at that Beyblade, because it always... Bonk. It always feels like you need to go later than... Or earlier than you actually need to go. Grab this tree. Piantissimo? What? Oh, the trees on Pianta's heads? See, that's what I'm saying. Okay. This is gonna be weird. Usually you end right here. With this tree right here, but I'm gonna... Because I messed this up, I'm gonna kind of do this route in a weird way. I tried beating that chain chomplet there. And we're gonna be doing this run a couple more times today, so... I'm not too bothered by missing this. Okay, so we are now in the red. Which is tragic. But that is okay. Racismo. I missed the umbrella. I'm bad at everything. Then we get box game shine here, just because it is convenient. Nice. Okay. Did I hit the big tree in the middle? Yeah. After jumping off the... I call it the Piantissimo tree. You jump from the Piantissimo tree to the big tree and kind of just like barely touch it. That's where I fell from. I forgot to split. Oh well. Okay. Now we do Chuckster Shine using a banana clip. This is gonna look a lot like Serena 3, if you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna do a backflip here and clip in, except it's kind of different. Nice. I usually don't get that first try. Unfortunately, though, this is probably gonna gold, because I split late last time. Yeah, that's a fake gold. Okay. Now, this is a part of the run that I'm really unconfident with. So, we're going to be trying to get the honey blue right here, the honey skip blue that's in the wall here, do honey skip, and then do honey skip on top. I'm pretty bad at this. Ah, so close. I ground pounded too early. Wow, okay. So, usually I clip in there, so you can actually get soft locked doing that. Okay, that was weird. Forward. I'm already in place. Sick. Okay. So that's honey skip. If you haven't watched my 80% speedruns, it's just we're skipping the cutscene where Shadow Mario sticks his tongue out at you by dying frame perfectly there. The explanation probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that is a pretty literal explanation. Grab this tree. We're supposed to Beyblade off the cannon there, but I missed the Beyblade. That's the Flaty tree, by the way. Flaty stands for Fruit Lady, if anyone's wondering. Is there a secret level with trees? Yeah, Bianco 3. And, yeah. Yeah, we have to do the secret tree that's out of bounds as well. And also there's trees in Bianco 6. Secret. Now, do not forget these trees over here. Last practice run I did of this, I actually forgot these trees and then had to come back. What's cool about these trees is actually you can Beyblade off them. Which, even when I kind of miss it, you still get pretty good speed there, as you saw. Ah, well, I completely missed the Beyblade there. I was just way too early. And then Pinna is pretty dense with blues, so we're going to be grabbing a lot of blues here. There's a bluebird here. You want to grab. Easy. This tree, of course. This tree, of course. And then, yeah, this is the backup blue I grabbed instead of... I forget what it is, but it's somewhere in Gelato. There's a blue I skip for that one. Slightly awkward movement. Right away too. This counts as a tree. Grab this end. Grab this tree. And then grab these, which these also are the trees you can Beyblade off of, but it doesn't really give much advantage with these. And then you want to do the cutscene skip, which is just exiting level as you enter the cutscene trigger. 3% floodless win? Actually impossible. Unless with mods. And then from here, it's just normal Pinna one. Yeah, there is a hoverless on top of trees, which is pretty cool. I don't like hoverless that much, just as a general thing. A lot of what I like about Sunshine has to do with having the hover nozzle, or just flood mechanics in general. That one missed. Oh wow. That's still actually a really good roller coaster. And then here, we're going to grab the last couple of trees. We couldn't grab these before because they were in the cutscene trigger. How hard would Sandless be? Don't you spawn in the sand in Pinna? But if it's like sandless, like as sandless as you can possibly be, probably not too hard. I've grabbed this blue as well as a backup. Or it's not really a backup, but ideally you actually want one more coin out of Bianco 5 than I usually have. Also, that's a gold, by the way. If you spawn in sand, you just have to jump out of it. Yeah, I don't think it would be, like, that hard. As a speedrun, it could be interesting, though. Oh, yeah, just a reminder, everyone. So, this week, I am doing meme speedruns, aka category extension runs, all throughout the week. Trying different ones every day. And to end off this week, I'm going to be playing a run that... The run that gets basically top liked in the most recent community post I made, so it's like a viewer created speedrun. So if you want... I messed that a lot. I messed that up a lot. Man, I can't speak. Jeez, man. Words are hard. Oh my lord. I keep forgetting, actually, I'm pretty sure in my PV I forgot to get these trees, so... But that was really messy. I went through so much effort to try and get those, I'm not where I thought it was. I went through so much effort to try and get that stupid bird, and I still, like, completely messed it up. Okay. But yeah, so if you have an idea for a speedrun, or, like, just literally anything, go ahead and leave a comment there, and then there's a chance that I will be routing that and playing that live on stream at the end of this week. Now, this is This is the most scuffed DLC pipe I've ever done. Okay, go get the watermelon one over here. This ordering has been just actually awful because I missed the bird so badly. What made me lose mine? It flew away. Okay. Really bad. Yeah, my goal here is fake anyways, but yeah. Max percent pre-peach. Oh yeah, also, oh wait, I might have forgotten to say this in the post, but yeah, stipulation on that, on the runs for the community post, one of the stipulations is that it has to be an original run, or at least just like, not something ran a lot. Okay, Bianco 6. It doesn't have like a leaderboard or anything. SMSO, yeah, SMSO is incompatible with Eclipse right now. Good progress is maybe an overstatement. Some progress. We just haven't had a lot of time to work on it. Recently. Stupid tightrope. Okay, this is where we grab these trees. You're kidding. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. And there's a blue right here we want to grab. Stupid blue. that blue almost made it into the April Fool's video, by the way. But I want the windmill one, because I don't know. You could honestly just like pick a blue out of a hat and have a good blue to complain about in this game. Alright, we're gonna do something kind of silly here. All red coins, ooh, I like that. We jump on this tree and then immediately die. And that's because we're so off cycle, if we were to continue right there, that you actually lose about the same amount of time just trying to go for a perfect cycle, or like your normal cycle anyways, versus immediately dying after touching that tree, which I think is just really funny. Alright, and then we can't forget to get that last tree at the end. I forgot that on, I think, the first run I did of this. These are all just things I realized in retrospect. Oh, man. Actually, the momentum spin jump there might be... Like, the Floor's Lava momentum spin jump I did there in Floor's Lava, that might be the best way to do this level at the end. Alright, so here's a really fun one. Bianco 7. So there's, like, a couple things going on here in Bianco 7. One, we have to get the trees at spawn. We haven't grabbed the trees at the very beginning of Bianco yet. We grabbed these now. Two, we want to move Shadow Mario without immediately killing him. We just want him to get closer to the village. Three, there's an out-of-bounds tree we need to get. So you're going to see all this kind of come together. And because we do the out-of-bounds tree last, that's why we want Shadow Mario just not over here, so that after we're done with the out-of-bounds tree, we can get to the shine a bit easier. We do kill Shadow Mario before doing the out-of-bounds tree. Okay, just freaking leaves, weird leaf physics are trolling me. Ooh, I didn't know you could actually land up there. Like that. Technically, left is actually worse here. I should have tried to make him go right. Or it's really straight. Yeah, this is pretty bad where he's going. Okay. Spawn the shine. And now we go do the out-of-bounds tree. So first, we need to clip through the floor here using this water wheel. Like that. Now we need to walk out of bounds like this. Hover. Land right here. Look this way. You kind of got a look of the tree right there for a split second. And now we are hovering towards the tree. Okay. Sometimes you can, like, really miss this tree badly. Okay. Whew. Okay. that was pretty scary. That was pretty sketch. But there we go. We got it. I equate that as like the sort of EYG of this run. Why is there an out of bounds tree there? Great question. I have no idea. All right, and for our one of our last, we're gonna do our last couple of easy shines to get before going to Rico. And then after Rico, we do Goober Blooper, grab our last couple of blues, and then we trade our blues in after Rico 1. I'm just gonna get on top of this tree. It's usually pretty easy to see the shine birds from up here. Okay. But yeah, and then after we're done on Rico, we trade in the blues, and then we have 20 shines, and then we go to Noki, and Noki is the last place we need to go. Make our way over to this stupid shine. The 2 measly trees in Rico, yes. The one cool thing about the trees in Rico is that they're right next to an M, so you at least get to route in an easy M there. Okay, we're gonna do underbell clip right here. If you've never seen this before, it's pretty cool. You're gonna see this actually quite a bit throughout the week. You just place a fruit down here, and then depending on where you place it, you can clip in. I have to do that with a pepper tomorrow, and peppers are weird. I'm not looking forward to it. Or maybe that's the day after. No, I think that's tomorrow. Okay. Bonk on nothing. I wish Mario Sunshine had horror content similar to 64. I mean, the eel. I think the eel in this game is kind of scary. But yeah, I do agree vastly with what you're saying. Okay, so we just have to grab 3 blues here, or we should only have to grab 3 if I've been... Yes, okay. I've been keeping, like, immaculate track of my blues here, so I wasn't actually sure. Ah! Okay. Do a sunshine fruit run. Funny thing, so I came up with 2 runs for the end of the week that I'm gonna do before doing the community voted run. One of the runs I came up with is a very similar concept to that. Okay, so now we need to come touch the trees over here, as well as grab a blue. Touch... I don't think that should count. Touch this tree. Really mess up all the movement here. And then come back over here. Dodge, Goober Blooper, Hawk-Tuing. Alright. True, Phantom Manta is also pretty creepy. Especially with how, like, it's presented by the hotel manager dude. Alright, that was a pretty good Rico 1. We are on track for a sub 50. That is our goal today, a sub 50 in this. Although I will keep playing if I get, like, a sub 50 this run. Just keep showing off the run a bit more. Oh, damn. Oh. Alright, and now we trade in our 30 blues for 3 shines, which puts us at 20 shines total. I forgot to split there. Oh well. Which means we now have Noki unlocked, and this is where we end the run. So Noki is actually pretty damn difficult because you have to do rocket rollouts and stuff like that. Which, if you don't know what those are, you will in a second. Order here, or... You had to pause your work. Click on my stream. What, the Gooper Blooper comment? My movement is all out of whack. I mean, it's true. Gooper Blooper has a huck to it on that thing attack. Alright, so we want to rush to the rocket nozzle here, because that is the fastest way to get That is the fastest way to get across the level. Okay, and then we do a rocket rollout right here. So if you don't know what a rocket rollout is, it's this. That piece of movement right there. Ah, I messed that up a bit. Oh, I'm continuing to mess it up. That's awesome. Okay, oh well. Never mind, not oh well. Please! Okay. Okay, I could not be throwing any harder than right now. Jeez, man. Okay, and then we need to do some rocket storage here. Then land on this tree ideally, immediately. There we go, 49.22. So sub 50 immediately. Not much of a goal if we hit it immediately, but oh well. That is technically a PB, although the PBs don't mean like a whole lot. From a hawk to a sub 50, exactly. Stop saying that, bro. The brain rot. Listen. I don't have anything to say. My brain is rotted. You are right. Got a favorite Smash game? Not particularly. I don't play a lot of Smash. I guess I like Ultimate. I played a lot of 4, like on the 3DS when I was in school, like with my friends at school, but I don't know if that means it's my favorite. I haven't played a whole lot of Melee. I like Project M. That's usually the most fun I have when I play Project M with friends, although I guess that's a mod, technically. Ugh. Okay. Isn't the Phantom Manta a Shining reference or something? I believe so. Rest in peace, coins. Alright. So, we are going to give that run another go. We're going to try to get a bit better than a 49.22. Also, geez, man, I saved 30 seconds in that Noki nearly. That's crazy. I guess my, I'm going to try to hit like a 45 today, maybe. I'm going to do this like 2 or 3 more times. I don't want to stream like super short today, so. I didn't think I'd be hitting the goal first try, but oh well. What about a category getting the super hover nozzle from Underwater Noki in Airstrip? I thought about, oh, God, what was that? There was some, oh yeah, there is some category I thought of where that would actually possibly be useful tech. Like a theoretical category. Like a, die out of bounds, like in every stage category. Because if you route for Noki, end in Noki, and then reload a level on Airstrip, then die. And the run, you wouldn't be able to start with the super hover nozzle, obviously, because then you're doing stuff before the run. That would probably be the fastest thing. I don't know. It's pretty interesting to think about. Hoverless pachinko run? No. Oh, I... Actually, okay, to be fair, actually, if you're using wall jumps, pachinko hoverless probably isn't that bad. Alright, gonna start another run of this. Try to get an even better time. Show off this category a bit more. I'm going to be honest, I didn't think I would have a run that decent immediately. So... I mean, maybe today, I don't know. Maybe today I should do, like, one of the shorter categories as well. Like, what's it called? On top of pachinko percent, which I'm going to be doing, or not on top of pachinko, just get on top of pachinko. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. But maybe I just do it today instead. Waterboard every Pianta run. Okay, don't bonk this time, thank you. Okay, so this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to land on this tree, then dive off before this cutscene starts for the most optimal airstrip. Also, take out memory card right here. Try you'd kill a blue piranha without a squirt nozzle. If it's in the plaza, you can use barrels. Yo, thanks for the sub, Rev Guard. Much appreciated. Cover every possible floor surface in goop sounds pretty fun. No, that doesn't. What? In my opinion. Ugh, that's pretty stinky movement. 80% by every time you get a shine, you have to eat an entire bowl of cereal. Dang it. Okay, this is pretty bad. Oh wow. Jeez, man, I can't move on these trees. Okay, nice. We got all the trees before the cutscene. How long would that even take? I don't know. If you're accounting for, like, I'm probably puking after a while, because how many shines do you get in 80%? Like 40 something? You saw a mod where every NPC is a chuckster? That's amazing. Mario? 80%, but you have to mew the entire time. Each time you break your mewing streak, you have to kill yourself and reset the level. In Mario Sunshine, obviously. Ah! Dang it. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Okay, we're gonna clip out of bounds here for some sewer blues. If you've never seen this before, it's pretty cool. Oh, I'm dead. That wasn't even on my radar. It's something that could happen. Okay, that's a reset. I'm gonna reset off that, because there's this... Yo, what's up, Blepter? Mario Mog. 80%, but you can only communicate to chat with Pianta noises. Yeah, I didn't even know you could bonk there, I'm gonna be honest. It makes sense now that I think about it, but... Yeah, that wasn't even... What? I was spamming the B button there. What about you have to... Oh, 80%. Took hold right there. Mario Sunshine, but you have to kill Shadow Mario in every stage. That's just any percent, but I know that's the joke, but that is actually kind of funny. It's just any percent, but you just don't do Chrono Mountain. I guess you probably do the nozzles too. You don't usually do the nozzles in any percent. God, that was so awkward because I missed the dive off the water tank. Very nefarious. Set up a script to reverse your controls every time you swap nozzles with X. I would hate that. Because especially too, because you already know I'd be complaining because you'd have to do that on the emulator. You know, the entire time I'd be complaining like, the input lag. During a speedrun. I forgot to split it on time, whatever. And I forgot to take out the memory card. Okay. Now we have a race file. Coinless any percent? That's actually pretty interesting. I don't know how that would look. Okay. Our movement there definitely needs some cleaning up. Well, considering this is the last day I'm running this category for at least a while, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're just gonna let it go an extra cycle. Hit the street, okay. I have way more time than I thought. Benadryl percent.
On the statue's head.
Every time you collect a shine, you have to pop a Benny. By the end of the run, Shadow Mario is in real life for you. In your room with you. Ugh. Okay, let's not bonk on the stupid sewer wall while grabbing the out of bounds coins. Okay, that was... How? Wait. I wasn't paying attention. How did I not slide through the goop there? How did I get a normal rollout? Okay. Always bonk there. Okay. Not the worst sewer movement from me. Definitely done worse there before. Missed the quick M. Edible percent. Failing the most difficult trick on purpose in any percent run. What even is the most... Probably EYG. I could hear an argument for GBS. I feel like GBS is the hardest one to learn, but once you have it down, it's not the hardest, comparatively, at least in my opinion. Maybe Honey Skip is the hardest. Yeah, I'm like really consistent at Honey Skip now, so I don't even know. Whereas I feel like EYG, I have more practice on EYG. I've known how to do EYG longer than Honey Skip. Yet, EYG I still like. I can still fail at it. Throw all fruits into water run or maybe eat the fruits. Yeah, that's... assuming that run doesn't get voted in the community post, I'm probably going to be doing that run as my own custom run at the end of the week. Like, destroy all fruits or something like that. And you have to get, like, the go-go banana. I'll count the watermelons in Gelato 8 as well. Because why not? And then you really have to route around, like, when is it fastest to use Yoshi and when isn't it? I think that could be actually a really interesting run. Damageless Pianta 3. Actually, not as hard as you would think. It's kind of scary, but... You just... I think the easiest way to do it is just to run up onto the giant tree to the left of the stage. And then you can just jump off that tree onto... Sorry, super loud sirens are going by. They heard all these awful speedrunning ideas, and they're sending all the troops. Any percent every fruit's a durian. Mod run? Would that actually be impossible? You at least wouldn't be able to do GBS, or I don't know. There might be some setup you can do, like hoverless GBS or something with a durian. Doubtful though. No, because durians don't push you. You push durians, so no. So you'd have to do all of Gelato, at least, which actually isn't like the worst thing ever. Other than that, I guess you can't do EYG either without pineapples or papayas. Oh wait. Yeah, well, no, that would be impossible because you can't do Yoshi go around at all. Dang it. Ah, no, 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 no! I honestly forgot there's a nail there. Because the movement I normally do here is so baked in to me, where I don't have to worry about the nail. Okay, well, just fail it anyways. I'm just gonna reset because there's no reason to continue that. No reason at all. Jumpless percent, but you play 2 online and help each other out. That's pretty interesting, actually. Diveless percent, hydrophobic percent. Wait, 80% coinless, but every coin you pick up, you send a gifted sub. Oh no. I'd be broke after 1 coin. Okay, that was... I don't know, my beginning of Airstrip has devolved for some reason. It's really bad now. Okay. These trees are just so close, it's so awkward. Better practice that coinless then. Okay. Nice. Okay. That is pretty much the exact movement you're going to do there. Maybe you ideally actually want a spin jump dive off that last tree, but I'm not complaining with what I get or what I got there. Oh, my ankle there was actually kind of horrid as well. But oh well. Help me move out of my mom's place percent. Memory card, I forgot memory card. And because I was singing out memory card, we got to see the first second of the cutscene. That's awesome. don't know if it's faster to dive there or what. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to be going over here first. Okay, there we go. No, I was not paying enough attention. Okay, so that tree we're just gonna back up after getting the sewer blues. Once we walk up to Shadow Mario and he starts running to the Bianco portal. I think that's... I don't know, but I think that's probably the best time to back it up. A contender would be when you're going for Serena whenever. But I think that still would end up being slower because you have to jump off the roof onto the tree, then back onto the roof, which... With the fruit in your hand, I don't even know if you can jump back onto the roof. I'm honestly, like, unsure. Nice. Okay. Just make sure to delay that dive, I think. What did I even bonk on? How am I bonking on anything there? Ugh. That's a dude. I don't want to keep resetting this. It's so lame to be stuck on an early game and top of all trees percent when I've gotten one run done on stream. Soft lock percent. Hold on, let's actually do. Oh, wood. I kind of just want to try that. See, okay. We're going to do a race file here, which just means you start at the beginning of the game. But we're going to take a quick break from top of all trees just to do soft block percent, because I feel like I know one way that could work for this. This probably isn't the best movement to get over there. Yeah, definitely not at all. Oh well. No, but this isn't a full soft block though, what I'm about to do. And I didn't even make it. Make sure to save to... Oh, wait, that's actually annoying because that's my race file. So you can get, like, sort of soft locked in here, like this. But you still die, so it's not like an actual soft block. Huh. I guess the, there's like a... I don't know if it counts as a crash or not, but... I'm just gonna erase both of these. Actually, hold on. This should just be a race file now, right? Yeah, okay. If I can skip the cutscenes while having one shine, that means it's a race file. So just for anyone who doesn't know what a race file is, it's not really relevant today, but for the speedruns later throughout this week, we need a race file. Which is just like, it's like hacked file, but instead of cheating your way out of the cutscenes, instead of cheating your way out of the cutscenes. Jeez, am I having a stroke? Instead of cheating your way out of the cutscenes, you just save after watching the cutscenes. And that's like where your file starts for those speedruns. Okay. Sunshine, any percent crash. I wonder... I actually don't know what the fastest way to do that would be. It would probably... should actually think about that. I don't know. Probably something you can do in the pasta. But I'm gonna we're gonna take a quick break from Top of All Trees. And even though I was saving this for yesterday, this is such an easy oh, what? I have 2 save files of this. Okay, this run is I was gonna do yesterday, but it's so easy that I don't need to like prep anymore. I can just get right into runs. We're gonna do some get on top of pachinko. So this run, it's basically Kenny kicks the run. Start on a race file, and you get on top of pachinko. what else is there to say? Oops. Ah, okay. So if you miss that, you want to do it like that. I still miss it though. Okay, there we go. So this run kind of sucks because it's just this for a minute straight. But Kenny kicks are actually genuinely pretty hard. And I don't remember what my goal time for this is. I'll actually worry about that stuff tomorrow because I'm still probably going to do this tomorrow. God. My hand is sweating a little bit, which is making spinning the control stick, like, needlessly hard. Still getting height, though. Oh yeah, as we get up here, there's the push box that's inside of the pachinko machine that's really annoying. That pushes you away. It starts to push you as you come up. Because it extends outside, so... I don't know if you caught that, because it's kind of hard to watch this, so... So if you're not watching, I don't blame you. But if you caught that, we got, like, pushed along the side of pachinko there. Okay, there we go. That's a 151. The world record is like a low 1 minute, by the way. Okay, so that was just for fun right now. We're gonna go back to Top of All Trees. I just wanted to do that for fun. All right, let's go back to Top of All Trees. But first, I think I'm actually gonna take a break real quick. I'll just leave you guys here watching Mario Forever slide on the pachinko machine. Oh yeah, by the way, crazy thing I want to say before I take my break. Super Mario Sunshine Mirror Mode did something to my brain where every time I mentally imagine this level, I imagine the Mirror Mode version of this level now. I don't know why. It's just as confusing to me as it probably is to you guys because I've played this version, non-Mirror Mode version of the level, way more. but for some reason, Mirror Mode got me thinking that you come up on that side of the pachinko machine instead of that side. So there's that to think about. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in a minute or two. Need to refill some water. Maybe even close my window because it's getting pretty hot in my room. But yeah, quick BRB. All right. I meant it when I said quick BRB. I am back. We are stuck belly sliding. Yeah, for some reason, the floor type up here is the slope type. One of the slope types of collision. Which means Mario's just forever sliding. If you time your B presses exactly perfect, you can slide up against it, because we're actually going against the push box, aforementioned push box. That's inside the pachinko right now. It's actually a nice visual demonstration of this stupid thing. Alright. How do you even soft lock this game? Okay, so I don't know if this counts as a soft lock or a crash, but if you kill a polluted piranha, then collect a shine, not immediately after, but right before the cutscene begins, of like, after killing a polluted piranha, then you can get the game in like a weird like semi-crash, semi-soft lock state, where you're just stuck in a menu. Maybe I can show that off, either on accident or on purpose. Wait, let's start a new top of all trees run. Oops. Yeah, dude, my angles are so bad. Ah. Stomp and stew mama. Kind of got a momentum spin jump there off the sand. Interesting. Now my movement here is like pretty bad on those trees. All right. There also might be a way to soft lock an eel. Nice. Okay, I even got the spin jump dive right there. Oh, my chair is stuck on something. Alright, there we go. Oh, someone has looked up too. Oops. Ah! Ah! Awful movement. 0 out of 10. Okay. Move memory card. Okay. Almost forgot to do it. And almost knocked my water over because of how much of a rush I was in to remove the memory card. That would have been a disaster or something. Washed at this game. I got the 119 and now I can't play the game. I'm a shadow of my former self. Okay. All right. Please. Okay, nice. that was it was still kind of sloppy, but I think that's the best I've done, like the Plaza Polluted Piranha so far.
Princess, look!
Of any of my attempts on stream or off stream. Mario? Interesting thing. So I have a Nintendo Power that came out with Sunshine's release or slightly before Sunshine's release, and it describes Shadow Mario as translucent. And the artwork for Shadow, the official artwork for Shadow Mario, which it's the same artwork, if anyone knows what I'm even referencing. The artwork in my cutscene iceberg video where I did like the creepypasta Shadow Mario thing with his head breaking off. which is crazy out of context. What am I wall sliding on? That's so weird. But yeah, it's that artwork. It actually is translucent. In the it's like that artwork is in the magazine as well, and you can see it's like clearly translucent in the magazine. But I find that actually pretty interesting. Like I wonder if Shadow Mario was meant to be translucent, but for technical reasons wasn't, because to my understanding, even today, translucency in games is a fairly costly thing to do. But then again, this game has like 1,000 water-related things that are translucent, so who knows? Oh, you're all the way over there. I think when my first practice run of this category, by the way, I'm pretty sure I got for the first time, maybe ever, I got... That's not gonna work. I got the spider to spawn out of bounds, which was so annoying. There is nothing more annoying than the stupid spider being stuck out of bounds. Ugh. Okay. This run does start a lot like 80%. Just with some like minor tweaks. But again, as soon as you get to like... What? As soon as you get to like Bianco 5 though, it's when it really starts to pick up and be something completely different. Okay, nice and easy PD, except for that one time he decided to headbutt me. But oh well. Or head swing? It's more of a head swing than a headbutt, I guess. If there's even a difference. Nice. At least we're getting a negative 75 speed ground pound into the Shine Sprite. After this week of manually splitting, I feel like it's going to be weird to go back to normal speedrunning and go back to auto splitting. Like, I'm probably going to have something in my brain that's telling me to split for a little while. Because we're probably, before going back into normal any percent, I'm going to try out some Eclipse as well. Like, Eclipse, I don't, probably any percent. I don't actually know the exact categories yet. That's probably something I'm going to start researching next week. Or this week if I have time, but this week is pretty busy for me because I'm going to be spending so much time learning all the different category extensions in time for the streams this week. I don't have them all learned yet. But I have like a practice schedule set out. Dang it. Why am I so bad at this secret when you touch trees first? Like, well, what about touching trees makes me so bad? At the easiest secret in the game. Nice, okay. Oh well. Bit of a time loss, but we have a lot of late game time save or something like that. If I can get the Gelato polluted piranha trick done, then I think we are back in the green anyways. Or at least very close to being. Alright. Great. Grab this blue real quick. For free. And then we just want to do travel skip after this. That I decided to do normally this time. Okay, well, I don't get to do travel skip because I bounced off the green code. Ugh. Should I just start doing this freaking hover slide method that I've decided to start doing? Weird. Very, very weird indeed. Alright. Bianco 4 is nice and easy. In fact, we're already doing Bianco 4 faster than last time. If you don't count travel skip as part of Bianco 4. Which it is in terms of splits. Ooh. That was a really good momentum spin jump. All the time, a lot of the times my momentum... English is my first language, by the way. A lot of the times my momentum spin jumps there are pretty garbo. I don't get the right angle or just not as much speed as you would hope out of it. But right there, that was actually pretty good. Alright, Bianco 5. Honestly, one of the hardest levels in this entire run. Just because, well, it can be one of the hardest levels, like I said last time. Just because PD's going all over the place, and you never really know where PD's gonna go until he goes there. And you're trying to grab blue coins at the same time, and if he sticks around like this wall like he likes to do, then you don't have a lot of easy to access blue coins at your disposal. Alright. Very quickly grab these linked pairs before PD goes wherever he's gonna go. Usually he goes... I had a bit of water in my beard. So when I... Okay, he's off over there. That's pretty bad, actually. Actually, it's not the worst. Because we can grab this coin on the way. That seed bounced in such a weird way. That was really weird. Okay. Grab what I like to refer to as the Bianco 4 blue. Nice. Okay, this is actually going pretty well so far. Okay. Just need one more blue. Let's see, where's PD gonna go? This way. Okay, that's actually okay. What's the best one to grab? Probably the M on the wall, and not the window. Dude, what? Hello? Don't fly. Why did that tornado come back for me? That happens just every now and then. I don't know what causes that. It's so weird. Okay, yeah, that was definitely the best blue to grab in that situation. And it looks like we're probably going to be saving a bit of time here. Yeah, definitely. Close to 10 seconds. So yeah, we got basically... Jeez, man. Freaking noise suppression probably mostly cut that out, but freaking a motorcycle that sounded like it needed some serious work done just went driving by. Crazy. All right, so right here we're gonna try something really hard. This is the thing that has potential to soft lock your game. So the shine spawns over there. What we want to do is kill the polluted piranha, then very quickly grab the shine. If we are not fast enough, then we soft lock the game. Like, because you can be still fast enough to grab the shine, but too slow to avoid the soft lock. What? Hello? I can't focus on that right now. Nice. Okay, I think we got it. Yeah, okay. And the cutscene looks really weird, but yeah, we got it. Nice. How... How did we get sniped from all the way over there? That's actually crazy. I don't... Oh, I forgot to split. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip split. I was so caught up in that stupid... Goomy. Actually crazy. Gooble, glooble, goomy, gooba, swoop and stew, gooey stew. They have so many names. Their Japanese name is Namakuri. I might not even be pronouncing that right. But I'm not sure if they have like a real official English name. I've heard Soup and Stew is maybe the official name, but I've also heard that that might actually not be official, and that might just be like a guidebook thing. Like a secondary source. So I have no idea. Nice. Got that tree. I should have dived there, but I was kind of afraid. Didn't get the momentum there, so no momentum spin jump for us. Slow hover all the way over. Okay, I got that tree right there, so we can start on this one. Spray the hidden tree. Ah! Oh. Or just fall off. That's fine too. Bro fell off. We're going this way, I guess? I guess we're going this way. that was the worst backup routing I could have possibly chosen there. Your official Mario 35 year encyclopedia calls them soup and stews. Okay. So, okay. Then their official English name probably is soup and stews then. Okay, one blue behind according to live split, but that's okay. Because usually I just back that up in Pinna. Oh. Man. That rolling out on that cliff pillar thing is usually pretty tough. Because you have to do a short rollout and also hold back, but don't hold back too much. It's just weird. Nice. Okay. So that's how I usually do this level. I usually get the double jump into the shine, which is pretty slow. Oh, oops. Sorana. Okay. I'm so used to not having to think about like what I'm doing between loading zones when speedrunning this game. Or like, or at least... Hold on, let me focus on this clip right now. I think that was late. Ugh, why do I struggle so much with this clip? Okay, that was definitely early. See, so last time we were here, when I said I'm really bad at this is what I was expecting to happen. But then I got a second try. Okay, I'm actually not sure why I didn't get it that time. I think I'm doing it too early. Or like I'm starting too far back. I don't know. I actually genuinely don't know what I'm doing wrong. Literally throwing right now. Did I pause or something? Like, why am I not clicking? I don't even think this is quarter frame dependent. Well, run's dead. Oh well. Oh, and the name was taken from the wiki? Interesting. Oh, the yellow and big guy? I think that's like trampoline stew or something like that. I have no idea though. Well, that is a failed run. What time is it? 3:51. So I'm gonna be honest, I thought that I would have like to do a couple more runs before hitting my goal time today. But I immediately hit it. So I kind of don't know what to do. I kind of don't want to start another run. It's like getting really hot in my room. So I think I might just end stream now on that reset. We got our goal time today. That's all that really matters. Ending technically on a loss, but not really. So, yeah. Minecraft speedrun time? No way. I don't even know how to do a Minecraft speedrun. I don't have any of the tools. Don't they like pause the game and use a bunch of like calculators and shit? Like Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna end off the stream here because I don't have much else to give today. I have more categories coming tomorrow. So tomorrow is gonna be some more on top of Pachinko. Get on top of Pachinko because that one's just kind of fun and it's really short and sweet. I'm also going to be doing Duck Riders. Duck Riders is really cool. Has some cool riding stuff and also is just, for a segment of the run, is just playing Rico Harbor. Normally. And also, the probably like highlight of tomorrow is going to be 10 shines, no shines. So that is going to be, that's a category where you get 10 shines all through blue coins. So that's going to be really interesting. I'm pretty bad at blue coins, so that's definitely gonna go interestingly, to say the least. It's not gonna be it's not gonna go as smooth as at least the first run today went of Top of All Trees. The other runs didn't go very well because I kept failing stuff. But yeah, honestly, I really like Top of All Trees. I might revisit this at some point later in the future because it's such a fun speedrun. A mishmash of a lot of cool fun tricks, like I mean, surrender whenever, of course. The early sewer stuff, doing the out of bounds clip to get to the out of bounds tree is pretty fun. Doing the beach shine after killing the blue Deprona, that's really fun. But yeah. Anyways, that's enough yapping. I'm gonna end off the stream. Didn't stream for too long today, but oh well. I kind of just like misjudged the timing a bit. There will be more streams throughout the week though. Before I end off, I of course want to thank all of my channel members. Those channel members would be, as it's living, Stephen Shockley, Sweet Passion, Clifford Longhead, Master Matt K, Space Sam, and Smubs. Thank you guys for being members. I appreciate it. I appreciate you monetarily supporting me each and every month. And yeah. Yo, sorry Bryson. Apologies. I wanted to stream for longer, but I ended up getting my goal time like way sooner than I thought I would, so... I'm out of things to stream today. But yeah. One more thing before heading out. Please go check out my community tabs, or my community posts tab on my channel. There is a, at the end of the week, I'm going to be doing a speedrun that is voted on by you guys, and you can read about that on the community tab post thing, whatever. I can't say words. My voice is starting to run out. So is my brain. My brain is always running out though, but yeah. Yeah, thank you, Bryson. But yeah, anyways, good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and I bid you adieu. Is that my new outro? That's my new outro.